don't ever dump your pet alligator in the loo at home, or don't ever dump any pet at all. Well, today is Deinosuchus at the sewer kinda, can I consider these sewers? At Spiky River, just a super fresh spawn, and I will try to lunge at something, or at least I will reach Bumpy Confluence, that part of that water body that join both Spiky River and Pocket River, both of them. Now we're going there and see how that goes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I do not find any cannibal. Plenty of cannibals around us, Deinosuchus. You need to be aware of anybody. I mean, I was just walking by and snap! Someone had me as a snack. Actually, they did, yes, but there was no need. They just killed a couple of extra dinos around me. I mean, I thought, alright, I'm safe. No, you are not safe. You fool, you run. I didn't run, and I stayed there, all happily ever after. What a mistake, what a mistake. So here I am back trying to grow another Deinosuchus. Why not southeast then? I mean, southeast is kind of simple. You have a couple of fish, you eat, you go AFK under a bush, etc, etc. Because southeast is excellent for AFK growing any Deinosuchus. Excellent, fantastic, plenty of bush. You can hide under a bush, you can wait there with infinite water, infinite oxygen, and 1 hour, over 1 hour of food, let's say. So AFK growth, as simple as that. But there is not much going on. Now, all the things going on are in between northwest, Spiky River, and center area, I mean Lemon River, the river that joins both Spiky and Delta River. Now, sorry, Pocket and Delta River. Alright, we move. Soon enough I will reach the first waterfall, I mean, or second waterfall, it depends where you are coming from. So this is gonna be my first waterfall, and I need to be aware in that point because there is a big bad cannibal, or there was. So it's time to go stealth. How? Just going down below, go down below, then press Alt button, and then press forward with Alt button on hold. With this, I will keep my altitude in water. Check it, I'm keeping my altitude. I mean, your movement are a bit more limited than before, but you can still sprint. I'm not sure about lunging. Can I lunge? I cannot lunge, but I can still sprint. I mean, I can still sprint and move a bit left and right. I do not lose altitude. My altitude is the same as before. This is a huge thing, actually. This is a huge thing. Alright, so I can check my surroundings better. I need to be aware of where I'm going though, because I'm not very good at moving with the Alt button on hold. But again, I can keep my same altitude. I do not go up and let myself known by possible terrestrials that can be either a prey or a predator for me, depending on how big that terrestrial is. For example, stegos are never a good idea to fight as a Deinosuchus, so I will just move on. Check them. It's a group of stegos, or at least one stego. Check it there. Can I lunge at that thing? Is that a Paki? Or is that a Utahraptor? Oh no, it's a Tenontosaurus. No. Oh man. I went from Paki to Utah to Tenontosaurus. That is a Pachycephalosaurus. No, that's a Utahraptor, alright. Check it. Utahraptor there. That's too big. A Utahraptor, once at 100%, it deals roughly 55 points of damage. Sorry, 55 points of damage. I do not want to lose 55 points of damage. In a couple of bites and, well, 3 bites and I'm dead. 4 bites and I'm dead. I weigh 200 kilograms, so that's more than enough. Hey, he got scared. Little Dino, be careful of Little Dino. Yeah, I'm not actually interested in you. Is this Utahraptor going to jump on this other side? It's likely, I mean, it can actually kill me. So I'm going down below, and then I'm gonna rush out and going below this waterfall. Being careful of the possible Utahraptor that just made jumping. Stegosaurus is having a blast against Utahraptors over there. Just enjoy it, whilst the server performance is like this. So, going down below, Okay, there is no more food around. This is good. This is good. Am I going to be next on the food list of some huge Deinosuchus cannibal? I hope not. I hope not. I'm gonna use this underwater sonar scanner, let's say, to see any bubble far away. Now I should walk down below water and always choose one side of the riverbank. Always being hidden, staying hidden from possible terrestrials. I mean, if you are close enough to a riverbank, you need to be careful of possible terrestrials on either sides because they can one-shot me. This is where I died. This is where I need to be careful of that big bad dino. And that was me. This is not me. Yeah, this is probably me. This is probably me. I just need to be careful of my surroundings. So now, I'm gonna eat myself. I think this was me. This must be me. Hello, former myself. The other big croc had a bite or two out of me. Probably went that direction. Probably. Okay. Well, it's nice to make your acquaintance. Going down below and using underwater sonar location scan again. I mean, underwater sonar will make me know if there is something coming to me. That's never a good sign. I mean, I made myself visible and then there is something coming to me without speaking in chat. It doesn't matter anything. Either they speak in chat or not, it doesn't matter anything. If they come to you close enough, they close the range, the space in between you and them, it's never a good sign. You run. Or you give the first bite and you tell them who's boss. You, if you want to survive. If you are at the same growth stage, that is. If you have no bleeding on you, because bleeding affect your other stats, generally speaking. So it might affect how much stamina you actually have, kinda. For example, in case you decide to run away, or how much your bite force is. I'm not entirely sure about bite force being affected by bleeding though. If you know anything about it, please let me know in the comment section below, because I'm not entirely sure. I think that bleeding affects bite force somehow, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So, keep moving. Why so visible? I know, but because I like to see my Deinosuchus going and swimming in water, just because of that. And I know it's not a good idea. It is not a good idea. You need to stay hidden. You need to hide as much as possible. You don't have to consume all of the stamina. By the way, check how much stamina my little dino has. I really wanted to lunge at something, but running from something is fun enough as well. So I'm gonna move from this area. Probably I'm going towards the cannibal that decided to move somewhere else. I'm just gonna follow the wake of corpses that person leaves. I doubt it, because it's been hurt probably by another dino, if the other dino fought back. I didn't. I just ran away. I tried because I noticed that danger a little bit too late. I was too happy, too wrong at that moment, and big mistake. So here, checking my back actually to see if there is some herbivore that decides to go drinking. I mean, after a Deinosuchus pass by, you usually go for a drink. I mean, at least I go for a drink. I mean, I see a big dino passing by going a certain direction, and okay, those ripples are not good. Are they coming towards my direction or not? That might be a fish as well. You know, elite fish, they stay in one spot, they move very slowly and they go from left to right, moving randomly. So that might be an elite fish. It's moving back and forth at not an excessive speed. So now it is. Now it's not anymore. Alright, it's definitely an elite fish, I guess. I mean, depending on how certain ripples move, you can say, oh, that's elite fish and that's not elite fish. You need to run or getting ready to fight. I mean, you fight first. You start the fight actually, because the other player is not giving very friendly sign. It's closing the distance between you and them. That's never a good sign. Closing the distance between two dinos, above all, it's never a good sign. Even between stegos, I dare say. How? Stegos are herbivores. Yes, but other people like you on the other side of the screen are playing that Stegosaurus, and probably they are looking to do some serious damage to your stego. So someone you don't know anything about closing the distance on your stegos, that's probably not a good idea to stay around. I mean, unless you have played with them before, but that's another case. But if you have a random player in front of you, you need to be aware. You need to be aware. It doesn't matter what they write in chat. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. This is the Isle, a survival game with dinosaurs. And soon enough, with the Isle, soon enough, with humans, mercenaries, tribals, evolutions of tribals, cannibals, a different type of cannibals, and more different types of cannibals, more horror. Oh man, I can't wait that when that arrive, I'm going to main not a mercenary but a cannibal. Just because it can evolve depending on, I don't know, their diet. They can evolve depending on, I don't know what kind of factors, and they have different evolutions in their trees, from what I understood. I'm not entirely sure though, so I better stop talking. Alright, I have almost reached Bumpy Confluence. It's a good spot for fish. It does have a ton of fish. Bumpy Confluence, I mean, the end of Spiky River, the end of Pocket River. The water converges there and then it goes we don't know where, because this river is flowing towards Bumpy Confluence. Pocket River is flowing towards Bumpy Confluence. So Bumpy Confluence has some mysterious meaning behind it, or the water is disappearing from there. We don't know where it goes. I mean, there is no hole on the ground, in the ground. There is no underwater cave. There is no, I don't know, a grate, kind of a sewer that says to you, alright, that's where water is going at least. No, it just ends up there and mysteriously it disappears. It disappears. Always same level. I don't know. It's a mystery to me. It is a mystery. But soon enough we will find out why. Probably it's just a map. It's just a map because it's a temporary map. The map keeps evolving depending on what players want. Mainly. Of course, if it's a request like make everything water, no, with 7 out of 9 terrestrials, it's not a good idea probably at the moment, having 9 out of 10 places covered by water. I am exaggerating everything here, I know. But yeah, kinda, kinda. It's plus it's extra work for the mapper and probably for balancing things out after the map had some changes, because the map plays an important part in balance as well. I mean, kinda balance. It's survival. Adriosaurus is balanced to win a fight against half an hour grown Utahraptor, probably or probably not. Against a half an hour growth Stegosaurus, I don't know. I'm just making things out here. An half an hour grown Dinosaurus can fight half an hour grown Carnos, for example. I'm not entirely sure, and I didn't like that, but it's elite fish again. So this is the first or second waterfall of Spiky River, or depending on where you're watching, where you are watching from. So yeah, first or second. Consider it second because the river is flowing this way, and this is where water magically disappears. Now it's 3 very random circles in water, ripples. I mean, they are staying in the same spot and they are moving slowly. So this is elite fish, 9 out of 10, unless there is a player that is mimicking their behavior. You never know. I mean, some players actually do the extra mile to lure you in a trap. It's unbelievable how some people actually are good at luring you in a trap, and you fall for it. I fall for it. It's too bad. It's too bad. Well, I've reached here, safe and sound. I didn't find the same big bad Deinosuchus that killed my poor and happy Dino before. But I guess that's for the best. At least I get to begin again this wonderful travel, which is growing a Deinosuchus actively. I can grow it AFK as well, southeast, but I don't feel like to. It's way more fun to be active in game. I mean, for you, for other players, for everyone, I guess. It makes the game, it makes the map look fuller, have more life. I mean, if Half the players are playing AFK. It's meh. Check it. Check it. Are they talking in chat? They are. They are. Man, you do not want to go in water and wait. Okay, okay. Ptero got a body. Okay, it's 3 dinos at least. 3 dinos. 3 dinos talking in chat. And they seem friendly between each other. Alright, that's kind of a good news. Alright, that's a good news. That's good news. Usually people talk in chat and say together in that class, in big clusters. That's a good sign. They are generally friendly. Above all, if they are talking among each other, they are friendly. Now you never know if they are friendly to you, because some groups just want to call the Deinosuchus population that doesn't belong to their group of Deinosuchus. It depends, but these people seem legit. All right, I have reached here. This is a huge thing. I've managed to pass by the wall of cannibals. I don't know. I decided to call that part of the river Wall of Cannibal, and I didn't find any. Lucky me. They have eaten each other, probably. Well, this was some kind of Deinosuchus gameplay. After you spawn, you need to be careful. Just around, use underwater sonar, locational scan. Accept death in this game. Accept death. It's just a part of the game. You die and you repeat. You die and you repeat. It is the gameplay. It is the gameplay. It's sometimes the gameplay is getting into a skirmish and win, sometimes getting into a skirmish and losing after a millisecond. Other times it's just about exploring, sometimes it's just about dying over and over in less than 10 minutes. I mean, you can die in 5 different spawning spots with different playables in less than 10 minutes. It can happen, it can happen. It's just crazy to think about it. What's the statistics? What's the likelihood of dying so fast these many times in such a short period? And well, there is a chance. I can prove it. There is a chance. Other players can prove it. So first things, before you get into this game, just accept death. I mean, I don't know. I just like very much what Miyazaki said about Elden Ring. Probably accept death. It's part of the gameplay. I don't know. Kind of cool. Well. That's all. This is a survival game with dinosaurs. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day, or night, or evening. I don't know. Bye bye.